Every 4 minutes, a family's life changes forever due to a road accident in India. But here is what keeps me awake at night. It is rarely the accident itself that destroys families financially. It is what comes after. The countless months of recovery, the lost income, the mounting bills, and the slow realization that their insurance would not help them when they need it most. Hi, I am Jiten Modi, and what I am about to share comes not just from 2 decades in the insurance industry, but from sitting across from families in their darkest moments, watching them realize that their personal accident insurance, if they had any, was nothing more than a piece of paper that failed them when they needed it most. Let me tell you about Amit, because his story might save your family from a fate I see too often. A successful IT professional, Amit thought he had everything figured out. His company provided accident insurance, his income was strong, and his family was comfortable. Then, in one devastating moment, a car accident changed everything. Not because of the accident itself, but because of what he discovered afterward. His policy covered barely 10% of what his family needed during his recovery. Most people think personal accident insurance is just another version of life insurance. This misunderstanding is costing families everything. Life insurance helps your family after you are gone, but personal accident insurance, it protects your income while you are still here, fighting to recover, trying to provide for your family when you cannot work. Let me share something most insurance agents would not tell you. The real threat is not death, it is disability. When an accident leaves you unable to work for months or years, that is when families face their darkest financial moments. Your regular income stops, but the bills, they keep coming. Your children's education, your EMIs, your daily expenses, none of these stop because you are recovering. Think about this. If an accident forced you to stop working tomorrow, how long could your family maintain their current lifestyle? 1 month? 3 months? Most families I counsel can barely manage 3 months before financial panic sets in. Here is what truly matters when choosing personal accident insurance, and what I wish Amit had known before his accident. First, understand 4 types of coverage: death, permanent total disability, permanent partial disability, and temporary total disability. But here is the crucial part. Not all disabilities are treated equally. I have seen policies that offer 100% payout for losing both hands, but only 10% for losing one. These details matter when your family's future hangs in the balance. Second, let us talk about sum insurance. Most people match it to their life insurance or pick a random number. This approach nearly cost Priya, a freelance content writer, everything. Her claim was initially rejected because her occupation was misclassified. But it is not just about getting the claim approved. It is about getting enough support to maintain your family's dignity during recovery. Third, and this breaks my heart every time, occupation classification. Insurance companies put occupations in different risk categories. Get this wrong and your claim could be rejected when you need it most. I have seen families lose everything because of a simple misclassification that could have been avoided. Let me tell you about Ramesh, a self-employed graphic designer who thought accident happens to others. 6 months of recovery after a road accident drained not just his savings but his parents' retirement fund too. A proper personal accident policy would have protected not just him but his entire family's financial future. The add-on benefits that most people ignore, they are often the difference between recovery and financial ruin. Hospital cash benefits, education support for children, income replacement, these are not just fancy features. They are lifelines when your regular income stops, but life's expenses do not. Here is what insurance companies do not want you to know. The cheapest policy is often the most expensive when you need to claim. I have seen families lose their homes, drain their savings, and sacrifice their children's education all because they tried to save a few thousand rupees on premiums. The real cost of inadequate personal accident insurance is not just financial. It is the stress that slows down your recovery. It is the helplessness in your children's eyes when they have to compromise on their needs. It is the dignity your family loses when they have to depend on others for basic expenses. But here is the good news. You can prevent all of this. You can ensure that an accident, while unfortunate, doesn't become a financial catastrophe. Let me help you build that protection. Book a clarity session with me using the link below. Together, we will create a personal accident protection strategy that ensures your family never has to choose between your recovery and their needs. Remember, accidents do not announce their arrival. The time to protect yourself is now, before you need it. The right personal accident insurance is not an expense. It is a shield that protects everything you have worked so hard to build. Let us make sure your family has that protection.